Okay, let's start adding some style to this. The first thing I want to do is let's do the background image. Start off with that. So let's go here. So we're going to go to our style sheet, and remember in the HTML we need to link to our style sheet. So we got that to this file here, and I don't need the title. I just wanted it there so it wasn't totally empty. And we're going to select. Now there's a couple of different ways to do this. I'm going to select the HTML. So I'm going to put the background image on our root element, the root HTML element, and then the body will be this white kind of box, right? We'll use that as the body with all the content inside of it. Okay, so to do that, in here we select our HTML, and there is a background image property. And now this is a little bit different. In order to do the background image, we have to go URL, and inside of these parentheses, inside the rounded brackets there, we need to put in quotations the path to the image. Okay, so inside of here we've got this Kung Fu Panda background.jpg. All right, so first we have to look inside the image folder. Oh, good. And I don't have to type it out. I can just find it, and there it is right there. Let's see what that does. Okay, ta-da! There's my background image. Yay! Okay, however, all right, it's because it's too small to fit the image is too small to fit the entire screen, it repeats. That's the default setting, is that it will just repeat, so it tiles the background image. Okay. What I want to do is I want this image to be able to resize so it fills the background, fills the screen no matter what size it is. And to do that, W3 Schools has a nice section on that, CSS backgrounds. Let's try here. Okay, so now this is kind of weird. Do they still have it? Yeah. They have a background section here in the CSS tutorial. And then there's a CSS advanced section with a background section too. So what I'm looking for, I think, is in the advanced section. And down here, we have something right here. Full-size background image. Yeah, so here we've got this full-size background image. It fills the entire page, no white space, scales it as needed, centers it, no scroll bars and stuff like that. So, cool. Anyway, I think, yeah, we just need to do this. So instead of using the background image property, we use this background shorthand notation, which allows us to specify what image to use, whether we should repeat or not repeat, the position of it. I think you can, like, it'll center the image if the image is too big for the background, or you can go left or right. And then fixed is just to fix it in place, which I think is needed in order for the cover to work. So then we also do a background size cover, and that's what does the scaling of it. All right, so I'm actually just gonna copy and paste this part here. So copy. We'll change this from background image to just background, and then after the image we'll do that. And I'm just gonna make that a little smaller so we can see it on the full line. Cool. And then we need the background size cover. And let's save that, and hopefully when I go back to here, ta-da! Okay, the image now fills the screen, and because of that background size cover, if I resize things, it kind of moves along with it. Okay, so that's a nice way to do a full-size background image. All right, I'm gonna shut that down now. Now, next thing I want to do is let's center the body and give it that white background. So we've done this before. We're just going to select the body, and let's go background color white, let's say, for now. I will talk later about transparency. Okay, so this is my body, right? And you'll notice that the body just fills up the content, right? The HTML is the root element. That's the whole thing here. And then we want to make the body shorten its width, right? Right now, by default, it's 100% width. So we want to make that shorter. We'll go with, I don't know, 600 pixels. We'll have to see. Can adjust that. Okay, that's my 600 pixels there. And what else do we want to do? Now we want to go margin auto. And remember that auto margin means that it automatically balances the margin. There we go. Okay, so now it'll be centered on the screen no matter what size of screen you have. Okay, let's add some padding to this, right? So we can get the stuff away from the edges. So we'll do, actually, you know what? Let's go text align center, first of all, because I think we want everything just centered in here. And then I will add some padding on the top and bottom for sure, to have some space there. Left and right doesn't matter as much because we're centering everything. So we'll just go padding. This is the shorthand notation, right? So if I give it 2 numbers, the first number will be for top and bottom. So let's go maybe 50 pixels, and then 0 for left and right. Save that again. Okay, gives me a little space there. That's looking pretty good. Let's compare it to this one. Okay, well, yeah, there's some font sizes and some maybe a little more spacing, but we're getting there. What else do I want to do here? Oh yeah, I actually want to have some space on the top. It's kind of right that the actual body is here, and the image is showing, the clouds and the sky are showing above the body. So we want some margin on the top. So instead of just doing margin auto, we only want margin auto for the left and right. So like padding, like what else is it? Margin and padding. Yeah, we can do the 2 numbers. So I'm going to go maybe 25 pixels. So the first number will be for top and bottom, and then this will be for left and right. Just like this is for top and bottom, this was for left and right. So save that, and we should see now, yeah, there's a gap here on the top. Another thing we want to do is round these corners, right? Right now it's pretty boxy. So we're going to soften those corners a little bit, and we can do that with a border radius. Spell it right. And again, the higher the number of pixels, the more curve it is. Let's try 25 pixels. And that's a nice curve, that's fine. Okay. Last thing here, yeah, well, we'll see. I think what I want to do is space out this picture. Should have some more space above and below it. So let's select, what do I want to select? Can I just select, I only have 1 image, so I could use an image selector. But you know, let's review how to do classes. I want to actually select this paragraph. But remember, if I select use the P selector, this is the element selector, and it selects all paragraphs. I want to just select this 1 paragraph where the image is in. So I'm going to give it class IMG container, right? It's the paragraph that's holding the image inside of it. Or maybe we'll just go IMGP for image paragraph, whatever. Okay, and then to select this element, we can just select it by its class. So down here, instead of P, I would go dot. That's for selecting a class, IMG-P. And what I'd like to do for this is the image is inside of this paragraph, so we can actually just give it padding. So again, I just want to do top and bottom padding. I could go padding top and padding bottom. I'm going to use the shorthand notation. Let's go 50 pixels and 0. So top and bottom 50, and I don't need anything left and right because it's centered. So save that. And yeah, so now there's some more space above and below it. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. That's pretty good. We've got the background image working. We've got the body centered in that background. And the next one we'll talk about transparency and get the background color of this section here too, right? Maybe some more spacing and fonts, and yeah, we'll get there. Okay, hope that made sense. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.